So, we have covered the very basics of Jyotisha or astrology. We have looked into the knowledge of the planets, what they rule over and how they function in our metaphysical realm. And then we looked at the energy of the zodiac signs along with the energy and meaning of the houses, as well as the energy and potential each ascendant holds. The aspect, the retrograde planet, and combustion are some of the finer techniques which are important in astrology, and we have looked into those too. Then we introduced the concept of the Panchanga, which enlightens us on the 5 elements of time. These lessons were the basic introduction into the marvelous world of astrology. With this foundation, we can now go deeper into the finer nuances of the Panchanga and the more advanced study of Jyotisha. And the most famous element of the Panchanga has been the Nakshatra. Now, what is a Nakshatra? The word itself is quite interesting. If we break it down, the word Naksha means a place, a region, and the word Tara means star. So Nakshatra or Nakshatra is the mapping of the sky above us. In Jyotisha, learning about the planets, the zodiac signs, and the houses without learning about the nakshatras would be an incomplete study. There are in total 27 nakshatras, and these nakshatras are related to the fixed stars in the sky. The nakshatras, like the zodiac signs, have ruling planets. Although this becomes important, especially when we look at KP astrology for predictions. Although the real show or the true meaning of the nakshatra is rooted in the deities that rule these nakshatras. This is true for all the 5 elements of the Panchanga. There are deities presiding over these energies, and only by going deeper into understanding the nature of the deity of the nakshatra, we will uncover its inner secrets. The 27 nakshatras give us a complete map of the sky, as they are found within the 12 zodiac signs we have already come to know. So the nakshatras divide the 12 zodiac signs into 27 parts. For example, in the zodiac sign of Aries lie 3 nakshatras: Ashwini, Bharani, and Kritika. Like with the energy of the zodiac, each nakshatra has a unique vibration and deity which presides over that nakshatra. And each nakshatra is ruled by a planet, and both these elements is what distinguishes each nakshatra from each other, despite being in the same zodiac sign. So in the zodiac sign of Aries alone, there are 3 different energies. This is what distinguishes Jyotisha from all other forms of astrology. The nakshatras span for 13 degrees and 20 minutes. So they even overlap into other zodiac signs. So we see with the 3rd nakshatra in Aries, Kritika, overlaps into the sign of Taurus. This is not so important, as the main importance of the nakshatra is understanding the deity which presides over the nakshatra. Historically, the nakshatra and the Panchanga in general was mainly focused on the luminaries, the sun and the moon. So the nakshatras were known as the lunar mansions, and even today the nakshatra of the moon holds primary importance both in the transit and in the natal chart. Although the nakshatras are also found in all the planets, in the rising degree of the ascendant, as well as in any other point on the chart or sky. But of course, the powerful energy of the planet will most likely produce most of the effects of that nakshatra. So we can think of nakshatras as asterisms, or a group of fixed stars. And in ancient Hindu folklore, these asterisms were created by Daksha, who is one of the Prajapati, known as the beings that are agents of creation, and also being the son of Lord Brahma, the god of creation. Daksha is known to be the father of the 27 nakshatras, which became the wives of Chandra, the moon, which is why we always look to the moon nakshatra as the most powerful. But of course, the other grahas or planets are also in a particular nakshatra. I must add, a lot of my nakshatra work and research has come from Prashant Trivedi's book of Nakshatras, which is a comprehensive treatise on this great subject, and which I consider the best book on this knowledge, which I feel the author needs a whole lot of credit, as he was one of the first to discover the secrets of the nakshatras and present them in our modern day understanding. The nakshatras play such a huge role in Jyotisha, as they are the ones that also give us the knowledge of the Vimshotri Dasha, as well as other nakshatra-based dashas. And of course, this will be covered in our dasha lesson. The nakshatras also open up the world of the Navamsha, as each nakshatra has 4 padas or 4 parts, each belonging to a zodiac sign and ruled by a planet. There is a spiritual story and significance to these padas, although we will not go into this here. But the 27 nakshatras each have 4 parts. If we add all these parts, they altogether make the 108 Navamshas. And this is how we get to the Navamsha chart. Again, we will not go deeper into this knowledge, as we are trying to understand the core energies of the nakshatras, but going deeper into the deity which rules each nakshatra. A planet is analyzed first by the house placement, then by the zodiac sign, which will give us the knowledge of the lordship. Then comes the nakshatra that the planet is placed in, which will tell us how the planet will behave under the energies of the nakshatra and the ruling deity. Now let us go into the otherworldly realms of these wonderful nakshatras. Please subscribe to the channel, comment, like and share. I'd be most grateful.